Hello, this is Jcamera here, and today going to be looking at another LEGO Star Wars set from 1999. This is 7101 Lightsaber Duel, based on Star Wars The Phantom Menace, the first of the prequel trilogy, as that came out in 1999. So here are the instructions. At the top, we have the main characters from the film, with Anakin in the middle. The good side, which is on the left, has Qui-Gon Jinn, Padme, R2-D2, and Jar Jar Binks. And the evil side has Darth Maul, the Emperor, and a battle droid. And here is the instruction layout on the front page. It looks cool with the starry space in the background. It looks very dark, very 90s. We have the minifigures with the names. They don't have that anymore, which I wish they still had, but it's cool that they had it back then. And each numbered step has, if you look closely, Darth Maul's face. And we have the builds from smallest to biggest being built. At the back, because it's a small set, the alternate build is left, and it has the characters breaking it apart and building it themselves. So that's the instructions. Now we shall move on to the minifigures. First up is the main character of the film, Qui-Gon Jinn, or I think he's the main character of the film. A very accurate figure, very basic printing, and no secondary expression, which didn't even exist until 2001. And then there's no back printing. It's the old style rougher cape. And the expression is very vague. And there's no even like pupils inside of there like there is now. And one thing that it could just be my version of the figure, because I got this secondhand, but the hair is notably loose. Let me know in the comments if you have this very exact figure and the hair is also loose. But otherwise, pretty good figure. The other figure in the set is Darth Maul. And this figure still holds up to this day. Qui-Gon Jinn was good for the time, but dated now. Darth Maul, I think, still holds up, I'd argue. Like, the printing isn't necessarily the best, but it does look good with the eyes. I wish that it came with horns, but to be fair, we don't see the character without the hood until, like, the finale of the film. And of course, there's no secondary expression or back printing. And the printing is also really impressive. Many Star Wars characters had printing similar to this. Not like exactly the same, but I swear is similar. Like Return of the Jedi, Luke Skywalker, and the Emperor, I'm pretty sure. And of course, the cape is the rougher, older material. The accessories in this set are 2 lightsabers, 1 green and 1 red. In the movie, Darth Maul has a double-sided saber. I can understand why it's not in this set, because he only has it in the finale, and for the rest of the film, it's just for one side. And I must say, the green is like, on camera, it looks reasonably green, but in person, it does come across as just a tad yellow. And as this is my 3rd set I have reviewed and gotten from the old waves at least, here they all are side by side. The hilts should be the same, assuming you got them all brand new, but they're like metallic and chrome, so they've worn off over time. This blue lightsaber is what it should be closer towards if it's brand new and in good condition, but of course these are rusted away. I mean, I'm fine with this because the lightsabers should be more distinctive like they are in the films, and this, I think, is a passable way of showing that. Now we move on to the actual set itself. Beginning off, we have this small little Sith speeder that Darth Maul can ride. I believe this appears in another set, the Sith Infiltrator. And the cape fits okay on it, but you sort of have to lift it up in order for it to fit nicely. And go swooping around through this moisturizer in Tatooine. And of course, fight Qui-Gon Jinn. Not much to say, except this one piece here is very rare. Like, I can guarantee you will never see it in today's sets. Or this one. And here's the moisturizer. Pretty good for if you want to build Tatooine. A very small, inconsequential build, but for a set this small, I'm impressed that it's as detailed as it is, and very creative use of its pieces. Using these, like, grill bar pieces is really cool. And these antennas around each corner. I don't remember this being in the battle scene in the film, but it's impressive scenery that I'd happily add to my collection. And of course, you can stand a minifigure here. And these do move a little bit, so like, if I show you, if Qui-Gon is to stand in front of the grills, they will like push back and be a little uneven. I mean, it's very minor, but... So that's all I've got to say about this very small set. One thing I can add, though, is that an interesting choice to make a set based on, because when you think of Lightsaber Duel from Phantom Menace, you would think of the one with Obi-Wan, like, in the finale of the film. I don't know why they didn't adapt the best scene in the movie instead of this, but it's a very cheap set, at least back in the day, to get, and an easy way to get Darth Maul and Qui-Gon, and there's a lot of useful pieces in here, and if you want to build your own Tatooine, this is a decent way for that. So the final score is a 7.9 out of 10. I hope you enjoyed this very small review of this LEGO set. Probably the shortest I have done so far. So, hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all later.